Welcome to Cambodia.
The whole city in the palm of your hand. We are lucky today the owners of the company are with us. So they know where to go, what project to give, with what content and when to leave.
A large-scale story with
90th year. Look at this view.
Pazon, relaxing massages, jacuzzi.
Instills fear and horror. Here is the rationale for those very speculations. We open the curtains. Just wow. Wow, soft closers.
They installed soft closes.
Today we're going to openly talk about what most people try to keep quiet about. Speculation in Cambodia. Demand is growing, there are many projects. All this creates an environment where it's easy to make a mistake. But there are two questions every investor should ask themselves. What should I do, and am I ready to lose everything? This is Dennis Rochniak and the MERU Estate Company with you. And now we're going to take a look at speculative real estate. In Cambodia, go ahead and give us a like. Today's episode will be honest and useful. Today we have Sviatoslav with us, our representative in Cambodia. Hi.
Hello, everything's great.
Listen, speculation is a word that inspires fear and dread. But in reality, it's one of the strategies aimed at multiplying your capital several times over. So please tell us, what do we have here in Cambodia? Which projects are suitable for speculation?
This project exists in Cambodia, and thank God it does. It's the Times Square line. Right now we're at a historic site, at the very first project that was built by Times Square. And with this project, you can put together several factors that will be absolutely clear to any investor considering this speculative opportunity to enter the market. The developer entered the market in 2014, and their first building was completed right in the center of the city in BKK1 in 2018. It had only 80 units in total. In fact, by looking at Times Square's strategy and development, you can see how Cambodia is evolving and at what stage a particular project is needed. Actually, let's move straight to those beyond number 4. Why did they skip number 4? Because in 2019, only 50 townhouses were completed, and the number 4 in Asia is generally associated with death. Accordingly, they decided not to take any risks by building a high-rise building. Instead, they just put up townhouses and created a cozy neighborhood with its own business infrastructure, cafes and restaurants, all actively operating in the form of townhouses. Later on, when they returned, they started focusing specifically on Times Square too. Locally, they occupy some very interesting positions, which we will analyze further on. Is this also a Biki case or not? No, this is no longer Biki. The case is Tulkork, a business district for locals, Times Square 3. They are also building there. And look, the building size is already increasing. 350 apartments and 250 office spaces. It's all very simple because they said there weren't enough office spaces in that area. Accordingly, all this responsibility falls on Times Square, so that they develop the city's infrastructure with their own accessible and high-quality buildings. Times Square 5 is being created almost a year earlier for us. Key handover is on December 1st.
But are they ready?
They are already ready, yes. If we look at the whole history, in particular, Times Square started out positioned as economy class, then moved to comfort class. And their next projects, meaning Times Square 6, and starting from Times Square 7 and Times Square 8, they are now entering the premium segment, because the main difference between all the previous Times Squares and 7, 8 and 10 is the large amount of infrastructure.
Great, shall we go check out the showroom? Yes.
Let's go take a look at the showroom together and then discuss some particularly interesting strategies in detail. Initially, these apartments came with an additional discount. They started at about 53,000 for 47 square meters. If we look at similar apartments that are already finished, we can clearly see the increase in value. With almost every developer, you can get up to 1.5 times or even 2 times returns, and they offer a very flexible payment plan. $500 is all it takes to reserve a property. After that, you pay 20% upfront, and then you get an installment plan for the remaining amount over 40 months, paying just 1% per month. So if your property costs $53,000, you only pay $530 per month. And after that, when we receive the keys and finish paying off the installment plan, we can, of course, also get a loan from the developer for 10 years at an annual interest rate of 10%. So essentially, we have invested 60% of our own funds into the property, and then we can rent it out, for example, and use the rental income to pay off the monthly loan payments we received. The monthly payment will be around $200, while this property can be rented out, starting from $1,000. If we break it down by location, of course, we can immediately look at how each of their properties is structured, because there is a government-approved master plan that outlines how Phnom Penh should be developed and where the top locations are needed. For example, theirs. Their very first property was in the most sought-after location, right next to Independence Square, BKK1, the business district. The next project is Tulkork, a business district.
That's what the market demands.
Yes, that's what the market demands. There was no good housing there. So they immediately start investing there. This is the comfort class. So
they have a clear, well-thought-out strategy. They know where to enter, which project to launch, what features to include, and when to exit.
They enter profitably by buying up land, and as a result, they always undercut the market. That is, all new developers are already entering at the foundation stage with prices at $2,700, while Times Square is undercutting that at $1,000 to $1,200 per square meter. All subsequent projects, starting from the 7th, 8th, and 10th projects, these are already
premium class.
And accordingly, we can expect a somewhat different kind of return from this property. Here, the focus is not only on expats who are buying these properties, but also on the local market as well. It's directly targeted because we see that as soon as the pre-sale starts, all the projects up to the 8th one are virtually 100% completely sold out within just a year. A year and 2 months. And if we take the Sihanoukville project, it officially launched on June 2nd, and in just 5 short months, we've already reached almost 90% sold out. These are exactly the kinds of impressive figures that any investor can confidently rely on. The history is completely transparent. They almost always deliver the properties ahead of schedule, regardless of the circumstances, even during the difficult pandemic times. This is a clear case of price dumping on the market, and naturally, we have strong demand for it.
So what's the reasoning behind these very speculations? How does this happen? And the growth that in the end the investor receives by entering at the pre-sale stage or at the so-called salmon metal stage. Yes, super. Okay, speculation is possible in Cambodia, but there are investors who are considering investments for 5 to 8 years. What can the market offer them? In Cambodia?
The first branded residence is Wyndham Garden in Phnom Penh, 5 stars. I think the quality speaks for itself, you just have to see it.
Judging by the picture, this impressive and striking tower looks really cool, shiny, and absolutely beautiful. Shall we go and take a look at it together?
This is the founder of the company. In general, in Cambodia, all of this is built on the foundation of family business from the very beginning. Accordingly, his father was involved in the large-scale construction that's happening in Cambodia itself, and this is also being passed down to the son.
Sviatoslav, we're lucky today he's with us. The owners of the company, the founders of the company, who have been around for more than 35 years, they are building a wonderful hotel. I just want to say hello. Hello, welcome to our wing. Hang Garden? Thank you very much. Let's go and show you what they are building. What are you showing? I'm showing a video about Cambodia, the one that got a lot of views here, over 25,000. On our YouTube channel, it's in Russian and English.
It's a large-scale story. They started it back in 1990. They began with small residences, but by 2011, for example, they were already helping to build Soho. Well, that's Soho, which is bigger. Yes, it's amazing. The stadium. For C88, this isn't their first high-rise project.
The company has been on the market and building for 35 years already. Yes.
Yes. If we look specifically at the C8-8 location, here we have Independence Square, and there are about 29 embassies around. In general, it's considered the safest neighborhood, but I always laugh about the safest part. Overall, Cambodia is quite a safe country for expats. You'll never get a bad look or catch any negativity directed at you. But the point remains the point. For them, this is the safest and most guarded neighborhood.
So as I understand, that's great for the project. It's cool, it's liquid, right? All the business activity is here. You have both a hotel and a residence, so you can sell, rent, or resell. There's always demand. You can always get in, right?
Yes. And the main location, it's actually situated right on the very edge of Monivong Boulevard. Monivong Boulevard, which you might be familiar with, immediately leads directly into Maradok. This is the interchange that we in Phnom Penh have been waiting for because it connects 3 main roads that send traffic from BKK1 to the new airport and onto Monivong Boulevard. So from here to the airport, it's literally just a straight shot. It's about 40 minutes without any traffic jams.
Parking, 3 floors of lobby.
Up to
The hotel, residences, and facilities, including the pools. Everything is upstairs on the podium.
everything here is designed to meet the standards of a 5-star hotel. Accordingly, it is a fully functioning concierge service where, with just a single click, we can easily order an in-home massage, call for a taxi, order delicious food, request cleaning services, truly everything you need.
Let's go check out the show apartments, see all the facilities, and head upstairs. As far as I know, there's even a helipad up there.
Yes.
I'm not sure what stage it's at, but let's go take a look and see how it looks in real life.
Overall, if you take a good, careful look now and thoughtfully evaluate the quality of how they're doing everything, I just want to hear your honest answer. Does it truly appeal to you or not from your perspective? How do you personally feel about the hotel-style concept?
Well, let's put it this way. Just based on my feelings, yeah, just some impressions. I like it. First of all, the room is spacious. You can really feel the openness here, and the high ceilings are a plus. You know, when the ceilings are low, it feels oppressive. The colors are actually quite interesting too. They're noble shades, beige, grayish. They create a really nice mood. You can really relax in a place like this, at least I can. And of course, there's the view. Look at this gorgeous view, it's just amazing. You open the curtains and it's just wow. The whole city is right there in front of you, it's beautiful. There's also a stunning building nearby and lots of greenery. All in all, you live here, enjoy yourself, the colors inside are great, and your eyes are pleased by the view outside. This matters in a hotel-type place when you're relaxing. It's the same in an apartment. If you keep these views, both colors and visuals, that's the atmosphere.
It's much more comfortable.
Yeah, I want to say that the furniture is great. You can tell they didn't cut corners.
We can come in, order a 3D design, they'll prepare everything and get it all done. Yes, it really will be a completely different price range, but you can also order custom music if you wish. Everything can be done to order tailored exactly to your needs.
Both a hotel room and an apartment.
Before and not, perhaps.
It's obvious. For me, it's about the view, and if it's real wood, like this is real wood, this table. I also appreciate quality bedding. It's great too. Now we're going to see a 2-bedroom, 110 square meters. Overall, it's basically the same familiar hotel style. But since it's a 2-bedroom apartment, naturally they also have a fully equipped kitchen here. It's nice. The same bright and light colored buildings, beige and gray tones, 1 bedroom, a bathroom. Here's the 2nd bedroom.
Yes, notice that this is actually one of the very few developers in Cambodia who have thoughtfully integrated ventilation and air conditioning systems through the ceiling in order to distribute it as efficiently and effectively as possible. So this results in significant electricity savings, which is also a very important factor.
The walls are wallpapered, right?
Yes, on the
walls, wallpaper, nice. And it's done well here. There's a vanity table behind the bed for the ladies, which is important, with a beautiful view of the garden. Oh, and there's also a beautiful bathtub here, John. A bathtub with an amazing view. Just look at that city view.
everything is already automated, so we have...
Wow, they installed soft close mechanisms.
That's unusual. When we actually enter Wyndham Garden, right? Then of course everything is already quite naturally at the level where, as expected, they pay attention to detail and think things through. So basically they were made to really use their heads to make everything as efficient as possible. All the lighting is there.
And there are these spotlights. One, boom, on the spotlights. One move and everything's ready. It's super cool. And even the outlets are new. USB ports, IPC ports, which are really important because not even all modern hotels have all of this. Everything is thought out for you. So this is our super premium finish, right? The very top floors. Wow, Sviatoslav, did you see that? What a view, just incredible. The whole city is in the palm of your hand. Yeah, and you record this too.
As for the price list at Wyndham Garden, it's divided into several categories. If we're looking at the hotel type real estate, it typically starts from $125,000. If we consider the higher floors, which are more suitable for classic residential apartments, and take into account a maximum discount of 18%, then the property will cost us approximately $135,000. They are roughly the same in square meters, with only a slight difference. Wyndham Garden has a guaranteed rental income program, which follows a classic and reliable system. This is 8% per annum for 3 years and 7% per annum for 5 years. These are the most popular strategies chosen by our clients. To conclude, we are now on the rooftop, which is a very high floor, the 45th floor, and absolutely no one will block the views here. Here we have a fairly large swimming pool, a relaxing spa area, massage services, and a jacuzzi, all for your enjoyment.
A gym,
a private restaurant, and we also have a lucky tree. Everyone who truly believes in luck eventually acquires properties, real estate here. This project is for those who choose a conservative strategy with guaranteed rental income and the potential for a multiple increase in the price per square meter over time in this project. In the center of BKK1 in Phnom Penh.
if you are looking for rapid growth, then these are the Times Square projects. If you're in it for the long haul, that's the Wyndham Garden project.
And most importantly, make your choice not based on emotions, but on a clear strategy.
Write in the comments which strategy you prefer. Do you prefer fast growth or something reliable and stable? We read every comment and
of course, follow the link. And we will carefully select and thoughtfully assemble the property that best fits your overall investment strategy and your unique psychological investor profile.
To the world of estate. Real estate that works for you. This was Denis and Sviatoslav. Be sure to subscribe just in case. In the next episode, we'll show you how diplomats and expats live in Cambodia. See you next time.
Welcome to Cambodia.